Good morning. I hope y'all survived the super full worm moon. I have found that during the full moons, I do, like, a lot of people have some trouble sleeping. But I have found, just a little safety tip, or not a safety tip, but life tip, that on YouTube, on other channels, there is Axel. Sorry, that's my cat. Axel. Yes, he's trying to wreck a chair. That it is really beneficial to do find like the lower chakra, like the red, the orange, and the yellow chakra meditations, or the Kundalini meditations that are on YouTube. Some of them play for hours, and you know what? That will really put me into a sleep. And if I don't sleep long, at least I sleep well. I'm not asking anything yet, so there's cards flying all over the place here. So I'm just going to get right into it. I know in my last videos I've had quite a lot of preamble, but you know what? I can't help it, because that's like Spirit is giving me that message. If one person sees it, and it was meant just for that one person, then it was meant for it. And I mean, I'm a baby channel. I mean, hardly anybody's watching, but I don't care. I'm not doing it for tons of money or whatever. I just really enjoy it. And the stories that come out are fascinating, and I get really involved in a lot of these. Some of them resonate with me, of course, because there's my kitty Courtney. Courtney Love. Platinum blonde kitty. Okay, so what's going on for the collective? They had me pick up romance cards. I mean, I'm thinking it's romance, but we'll see. I love these the Romance Angels Tarot deck, because they don't screw around. Like, a lot of them are, lovey-dovey, what you want to hear, but a lot of them are things like pay attention to the red flags, right? Like career, deception, love yourself first, forget about that guy, right? Or forget about that girl, letting go of control issues. So I really like this because, it's frank and honest. Just going to put those back in. My cats are really hyper today. Okay, so what's going on in the collective? Can you give us some guidance? What's going on in the collective? Also, I noticed my videos are getting longer and longer, and I need to kind of cut these stories a little shorter. So, there we go. Love yourself first. Is that funny? And you know what? I haven't gotten this card. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. I mean, we've just had this super full moon. And it's a time to release all the things that you need to release, and to focus on what you need to bring into your life, right? So I hope a lot of you did that. I mean, that full moon energy still will continue through today and tonight and tomorrow. Also, right after the full moon, especially these super full moons, First Nations tradition here in Canada is to cut your hair. So we will be doing that tonight. It helps your hair grow longer, faster, and thicker. So there's just a little health tip from our First Nations. Okay. Unrequited love. Okay. I think it's almost like we're channeling different people. There's not enough, because it's like, really? Because, like when this came out, I was tempted to put it back in. And as I said to Spirit, like, really? Because this isn't like our usual story. And Spirit's like, no, you're going to get somebody different that needs to hear this. So, like, and you know what? How I said at the beginning, these aren't always like, oh, it's all good news. It's all 10 of cups. This one says, love yourself first. Unrequited love. I'm just going to see if there's one more. I kind of love the power of 3. Well, these all came out. I'm just kind of having a conversation with Spirit about these. Okay, Spirit says to take the whole works. All right, so we have free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. It's safe for you to love again. Release your ex. I'm guessing the unrequited love. Okay. And getting to know each other, which talks to me about that there's somebody new coming in. So that you need to free yourself and release this person that you have been obsessing over. The new, like when we have these super moons, I mean, because we have calendar time, we have, the calendar, like the times of day, like hours or whatever, but we know that time is just a man-made thing, right? The earth and the moon and the planets and the creator, they've got a whole other set of timing. And it is in our best interest to not worry about our timing, but to worry about the timing of the creator, because that's when everything falls into place naturally. It's when we try to force things or just say, you know what, I really like this person. I think I'm in love with this person. I'm going to force that. That's when things are just awful. And you know what? Maybe that person's not meant for you, at least not in the long term. So, I mean, I don't usually get this many of the oracles, right? Like, this is almost a full story here. But what we're being told, and on the bottom is a 6 of water. And she looks kind of like, this is usually kind of a nice card. This is this can be sometimes the soulmate card or return to childhood. But she is not looking very happy. And she looks like she's, I mean, on her face, she kind of has this peaceful look, but she's holding her stomach. And there is her... Oh, I never saw this before. There is... Okay, she's holding her stomach. See? But then all of a sudden I notice this reflection. I don't know if you can see it. See, it's like the reflection of another person that she's missing. Okay, I'm going to take that card and I'm just going to quickly, because holy shit. Holy shit. Like that is, I've never known, like I use this deck quite a bit. I've had it for quite a while. Wow. Okay. Because each of these decks have a different sense, right? And this is the Good Tarot. Nostalgia, sweet memories, old flames, yearning for the security of the good old days. If I'm being triggered to remember the past, I can enjoy the warm memories, but must recognize they are ephemeral. So this is really significant after this super full moon, which was, as I said, a time to release the past and the things that are no longer serving us. And that was in my reading yesterday, to clean the junk out of your cups, right? So that they can be filled with good stuff. If I'm being triggered to remember the past, I can enjoy the warm memories, but must recognize they are ephemeral. Emotion can color my recall and distort my understanding of what is happening today. I acknowledge and heal old wounds. I can experience security today, enveloped in the arms of divine love. Divine love, that's creator, right? At least, yeah. Creator, God, however. There is no need to return to the illusion of a golden era of yore, because I can begin co-creating a better reality right now. Authentic healing and joyfulness will be mine if I stop rekindling the emotions of the past. I mean, I almost feel like that could be the entire reading, right? Because letting go of the past is just what this is, right? Release your ex. Love yourself first. That ex couldn't love you properly. Unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this going. Free yourself from that bondage. Realize that it's safe for you to love, which you might be scared of, because of this unrequited love situation, you know, and this card, getting to know each other as you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens, combined with the normal spirit of this, which is a past love, almost says to me that you've been holding on to this relationship, trying to make it work. And now you might be renewing a friendship, right? That might lead to more. Okay, so Spirit, what's going on in the collective here? You know what? I don't use this deck a lot just because I don't always resonate with it. The cards are huge for my hands, but they're absolutely stunning. You know, this deck takes more work because I haven't memorized the book. But boy, you know, there's so much imagery in it. It just, yeah. Anyway, let's focus. What's going on with the collective? We're going to come out. I have my regular deck here too. So, well, there we go. Okay. Eight of Swords, Eight of Fire, and the Ten of Air. So I'm thinking that we're coming, like, you know, that you just can't take this anymore. You have to release it, you know, because remember the Eight of Swords is, like in the traditional deck, it's a woman standing there with a very loose blindfold tied around her eyes, and the swords are behind her. Okay, so just like these are saying, release that. Look forward. What can you do for yourself to improve yourself today? Don't let the past drag you down, because, you know, the Ten of Air. Oh, I'm sorry. No. The Eight of Fire. Sometimes I get these mixed up. I'm sorry. The Eight of Fire is the Eight of Wands. Which is also, and this is the Ten of Swords. So we're finishing up a cycle here, right? I'm just going to quicken and look and see what this fire, Eight of Fire, just because I don't know why it said, but you know, sometimes Spirit will do that to me. But I mean, sometimes that's just a mistake. Today, I think that was just a mistake. Yeah. Okay, so the Eight of Fire in this book says, gathering momentum, celebrating swift changes today, in the day. To do that, we need to let go of these wands. Like, she's, all those, you know, loose feathers, they've been pulled from her, from this, like, holding on, but she's blowing them. And this is, you know, momentum is building as the power of Spirit serves to power this transformation. I am traveling to new territories. I'm eager to experience all that these lands have to offer. I have arrived at my destination, and now the adventure of discovery is energizing me. So, you know, I think that's free yourself. That's like the free yourself. Okay? It's free yourself. Okay, what's going on? I'd like to know, Spirit, more about this new person coming in. Whoa. There's the Tower. You know, Tower can be like a difficult card, but you can't have a new beginning without, like, right? Like, this is like if you buy like a property that the foundation was never good, and you just have to do a demo, right? And then build up again. So I'm, yeah, getting to know each other. I'm just going to put these over here. So there's a sun at the bottom of the deck. What's going on here? Well, in this relationship, Empress energy. Woo, we've got two major arcanas right here. Maybe I'm doing this reading. You know what? Interestingly, a lot a lot of the readings up till now, I'm just going to see. No, it went back. A lot of the readings up to now have really had a real strong masculine sense to it. Whoa. Holy smokes. Okay, so that one was hiding. So we have a 2 of fire, 2 of wands. Wondering what's ahead, right? You know, these cards, though, are absolutely gorgeous. She's worried. I mean, she's kind of holding herself in. And yet she's on a friggin' giraffe, right? So this also gives you the idea that she's up higher. So she's gaining perspective on things. I mean, this is still hurting, right? She's still feeling the wound of this. I mean, she's on a giraffe. I mean, this card is absolutely stunning. She's regaining, like she's had to tear this stuff down to get her Empress energy back, to get a new perspective on things. Oh, you know, this is so funny because this reading is a lot like one of my friends. She needs to remember who the fuck she is. The 3 of Earth is the 3 of Pentacles. That's the craftsman. You know, people are watching the work. This may be somebody that put away who she or he was. I'm picking up feminine, though. Very strong feminine vibe. You know, to make this other relationship work, right? Now she needs to find out and remember who she is. She can only do that by letting go. Who is she? Well, she's an empress, but she let that go. And, you know, now she's able to look around. Oh, spirits, really. People who've been hurt have more empathy and they're more generous to others. Axel, no. He's really trying to wreck this chair I'm trying to give away today. 6 of Earth, I mean, right? That is generosity. I'm just going to read what that card says because I just want to see how that applies. So just be patient with me while I check this book because, you know, as readers, I'm not the only one that does this. We can't memorize all these books for all these different decks. 4, 5, 6 of Earth. Oh, okay. See, I'm glad I checked it because, I mean, again, this is a dramatically different deck. Unexpected resources, happy surprises. When you find out who you are and you start doing that and embrace this energy, there comes unexpected resources, happy surprises. What I've set forth in love comes back to me many times over as the generosity of others becomes apparent. The universe is exhibiting its generosity, reminding me that the world is full of pleasant surprises. Inside the pretty package is tangible aid, a gift from spirit. Just when I was beginning to doubt, I'm reminded of the treasures I'm entitled to receive that show up at my door. What will I unwrap today? This also really, really resonates with full moon manifestations. This is very feminine energy. Frick. This is so cool. Like these just come out. Just have patience. This card is beautiful. Yeah, I'm just gonna go back. Have patience, Empress. Messenger of Pentacles. Yeah, so I'm just going to say, my friend, she gave up everything, you know, to be in this relationship, even though she'd been to art school and she's an artist, she's a potter, and she quit it, you know, and now, like, you know, now she's a single parent and she's left all that behind. She's just now trying to find out who she is. And, you know, because I'm an intuitive healer, and so I'm working on her with her physical body, but a lot of that is embracing who you are. Is that you? Is that your situation? No, Axel, it's not your situation. Okay? Be patient. Find out, like, go back. Dig in your old boxes. dig out your art supplies that you haven't looked at for a long time. Dig out that guitar that you haven't played forever. You know, like somebody said, Spirit said candles. I'm not sure if that might be, because there's going to be a transformation for you. There's a sun at the deck, on the bottom of the deck. And I'm taking it. Spirit says take it. Like, this is just beautiful. I'm just going to give it a shuffle. That might be it, folks. That might be the reading. Woo! There. Oh, okay. Because I was asking about this, right? And we went off on a rant about who are you. Okay. So I went off, Spirit corrects me, right? I went off on a rant of who are you? Because getting to know each other card, as you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So then it's like, we got the tower. That tower has to happen so that you can embrace your Empress energy. Look at things from a new perspective. Remember who the fuck you are. Accept the blessings of the universe. In this relationship, take the time to release this old energy. And, you know, there's somebody who's either coming in or who has come in, maybe like from a past life, maybe an old acquaintance or a past relationship or a childhood friend. Somebody that you always kind of had in the back of your mind, maybe, but then this karmic, and this is definitely karmic, like this is somebody that you needed to meet to learn some life lessons from. You got your ass kicked in here quite a bit, right? And it's hard to let go of that and remember who you are. But this, you'll find that, you know, you've learned a lot of lessons here. So to do that, you just need to have this patience, because you're going to have this back and forth energy. And, you know, continue who you are so that you can transform and find the whole world. And then the other, so then, like, right, getting to know each other, that implies too, there is the King of Wands. No, King of Swords. And I have been getting him. This is a very benevolent, he can be kind of a, you know what, Spirit says read it, because this deck is, again, so different. King of Swords can be like a legal guy, like he can be like play it by the rules. He's safe, though. He's a thinker. You know, he's in his head a lot. He maybe doesn't say what he's thinking all the time. A little self-protective is what Spirit is saying to me. I just want to take a quick glimpse. Because this is really important, because it's who this man is. Dollars. And he's hiding from me. Earth, water, fire, air. Oh, yeah, of course, right? Because I get them mixed up. King of Air, King of Swords. Truth is everything. I think before I act. I work the universal laws with clear intention. Oh, do I see how the foundations of the past affect the present and the future? Foundations. So he may have had his own tower moment, that you've both had a tower moment. You've come together as friends, and this might spark a relationship. Or he's concerned, he's been waiting for you for your tower moment. He's always been in love with you. But Doofus was in the way, right? Because he's always seen you. This guy's always known you were an empress. And he's always like, as he saw you put yourself in boxes, mourned for you, mourned that. Tell me a little bit about this king. Wow. He's had his own tower moments. Nine of Swords. He has also felt the weight. Well, no, Spirit says not necessarily. He's woke up at night unable to sleep, woken up like, oh, right, in pain, either from his own tower moment. Axel just wants to say hi. Either from his own tower moment or from thinking about what you're going through, watching this. Maybe he's been watching you. I mean, that's a serious King of Air, King of Swords energy, is to be just watching and waiting. I've been channeling this song hopelessly, helplessly hoping her harlequin lovers nearby, awaiting a word. So that's Crosby, Stills, and Nash. Check that out. Check out the lyrics. So they might resonate for you. Because in this card, yeah, I think he's been waiting. Because this is a woman. He's waiting for her to spread her wings. But that Nine of Swords energy, right, is just so painful. Like, and, we've all had those nights, right? And if we haven't really lived. Just trying to, there we are, right? Like, this is him waiting. He's been waiting. He's been waiting. Oh, this is such a sweet reading. This is so dramatically different from a lot of my others. Well, yeah, he's been waiting for you to, like, right? So he's waiting, and he knows that you have this. Like, this is often the card of the single woman. She doesn't have to have him. She's broken free of this. She's doing her own thing. She's building up her own empire. He knows if they connect, it won't be because she needs a king. It won't be because she needs somebody to provide for her. In fact, quite the opposite. She's very much in that, I don't know if it's safe to love again energy. Very much in that energy. But he's like, I've been waiting for her to free herself. It's been gut-wrenching. But look at what she's doing. Like, you go, girl. So he's feeling safe to come in here because, I mean, she's not after him for his money. If they get together, it'll be for all the right reasons. 3 of Cups. Right? Start off as friends. Because they're both a little damaged. You don't get to be a King of Swords without having some cuts and bruises, right? Holy smokes. And there's a Page of Water, starting fresh. Look at the innocence. Oh, Spirit just said, okay, look at the innocence in this beautiful card. Okay. It looks like the reflection in here. When I first saw this, I thought the reflection is what she's mourning to let go. But now Spirit very strongly is telling me she was mourning herself, her younger self. What happened to me? So she's embracing this energy, this Page energy of enthusiasm and beauty, and anything is possible. I mean, look at this child. She's a mermaid, for crying out loud. All right, where are we going? Oh, I love that, right? They just come pipe. Oh, Queen of Fire. Okay. Where are we going in this relationship? Are you going to tell us? You know what? I don't like indicating the future, because we have free will. And there's a million different decisions here, right? Well, not a million, but there's so many different decisions here from different people. Different people make different decisions, which could affect how things turn out. Oh, it's how things turn out. But I mean, when you ask for, like, what's going on here, like what are we looking at for outcome? It's the will of the Creator. It's the will of the universe for things to follow a certain pattern. We can fuck that up. We can choose to not love ourselves first and to continue in this relationship where you aren't feeling loved. And in fact, not only are you not feeling loved, you're feeling trapped. You can choose to stay there. The King of Air can choose to give up and move on. But when I asked for outcome, what did I get? I got the Two of Cups. Soulmate connection, marriage, right? So my feeling is you're going to feel each other out first, renew a friendship, or develop a friendship. To me, I'm just picking up, like, renew a friendship or strengthen a friendship. Somebody like the King of Wands or King of Air just stayed on the periphery. I'm just wanting to see this card just because this is what is waiting for you. Harmonious partnership, loving and lasting relationship, hard connection between two souls. Right? I asked Spirit, what do we want? And I partner with the one who is in harmony with me. Together we explore what is and might be, knowing we are there for each other. Two hearts beat as one as we take turns, replenishing and encouraging the other. I have someone who can bring out the best in me, and I can do the same for that other soul, for we are expressions of divine love. What a beautiful reading. Have the most wonderful day. I hope that you can be brave. I have released myself from exes, from situations where there was an unrequited love, and it's hard. That's hard to do. But I'll tell you what, the payout is huge, and this is huge. This is beautiful. Have a blessed day.